Hey, how's it going, everyone? Brad Smith here, and today I am joined with Amanda, Lauren, and Leanne, owners of Purpose for Passion. How are you today, ladies?
Good.
Doing
How are
good.
you?
How are you?
Doing awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. We are in our fitness group. A lot of business owners checking us out. And if you could just give me a quick summary of the nonprofit that you have just created.
So, Purpose Through Passion is basically an organization that links recovering addicts with people like gym owners or other types of passions. So, our passions would be things like CrossFit or horseback riding or gardening, anything that somebody may be interested in trying out. We are looking to fund those wraparound services for people who are trying to get reassimilated into society and kind of create a really good, sober, healthy lifestyle.
I love it. And as soon as Amanda brought this up to me, I'm like, how can I get on board? This is one of the coolest things. And especially in our industry, we all get in the industry in the health world to help people. So when we can help
Right.
somebody that's, going through anything hard, why not jump in and help them, right? That's why we're in the industry. Give us the quick
Right.
backstory. I know there's a long backstory. Maybe just give
Sure.
us a quick summary of the backstory.
Yeah. So I think we all individually have our reasons why we were passionate about this. We actually all shared a mutual friend that we lost in February to an overdose, and it was tragic. And he had so many talents, he had so many passions, and then we started the conversation of how can we do something? How can we help those that we love? And then we started to think about this idea. We actually, there is a foundation in Ohio that I follow, and it's called the Trini Foundation. And it was a huge inspiration for helping us kind of figure out the path of our organization. He specifically funds recovering addicts to participate in yoga.
Okay.
We wanted to take it a step farther and say, why don't we fund anything that somebody's passionate about? Because
Right.
everybody has a different passion. It's not just yoga. It could be CrossFit. It could be horseback riding, gardening, cooking, anything. We want to allow people the option to do anything that they're passionate about. Um, so along with losing a dear friend, also in 2016, my oldest daughter lost her father to an overdose, and that was horribly devastating for me
Yeah.
and for her. And as well, he had so many passions. He loved soccer. He loved surfing. Why can't we give people the opportunity to do these things to keep their minds in a positive place and to keep their lifestyle balance? So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
really the inspiration for us.
I think that's awesome what you guys are doing. And for us that don't know, what's that rehab process like? Somebody goes into a facility or do they get help from their family? And then after a couple of weeks, they say good luck. Can you kind of explain that process?
So, what I learned during this process was about wraparound services. My brother is a recovering addict, and he's a big part of why I wanted to do something like this because I've watched him go back and forth with relapsing, and the system has failed him over and over again. And it's hard to know what to do for people that you love because I don't like giving him money because it's just not conducive to becoming healthier. So, a lot of times, wraparound services are things that they provide to those with mental health issues. They're basically all of the services that require us to be healthy as humans. So a lot of times our society is geared towards what do you need? What do you need to survive when you get out of rehab? What do you need while you're there? We obviously all know you need food and clothing and shelter, but the wraparound services focus on what make us human, which is like connections with people in your community and really getting those things that are sorry, our video did something. Really getting
Uh,
those connections that help you stay sober because you're a person. So basically, rehab centers will focus on the traditional things that are scientifically proven and based to help people, but they are the necessities. So they're the counseling, they're the potential prescribed medications that help you stay off of drugs that are on the streets and things like that, but they're not focused on these types of services that are also actually evidence-based ways of keeping people sober. So those rehab centers are basically what you're describing, very typical, very standard, very,
12 step,
yes, very
things of that nature.
sterile types of
yep.
rehab
Nothing different.
methods.
Nothing that sticks out and really changes.
Right, exactly.
And nothing that's connecting people to their passions. It's all necessity based.
Yep.
And I think the misconception is that this is a necessity.
Right.
And studies are finding that this is a necessity, but there's no platform for it yet. And that's where we were led to go, okay, there's nothing like this.
Yeah.
Aside from our inspiration, Trinity Foundation doing yoga, which is great, but there's so many people to reach. And it's not just going to be yoga. It's got to be other options.
Now, business owners out there, if you guys are watching this right now, say yes below if a community is what your facility or your business is all about. Because I know it doesn't matter what industry you're in, you have a community of clients. They become friends with each other, they support each other, they have you as the mentor to support them. This is what people need. They need a community to go join and people that care for them and they're encouraging and motivating them to, keep going with their passions. And community, do you think that community is something that really helps and changes people?
Oh, for sure, definitely. And I'm the CrossFitter of the group, which is why that keeps
Cool.
getting brought up. And I'm exposed to that community, which has been incredible. It's really cool that you can walk into any gym, basically anywhere in the country, any kind of CrossFit gym, and everyone is cheering for you at the end of the workout. That sense of community helps you get through the basic adversity of an everyday workout, but also the things that you're facing outside of those gyms. And I think it's really, really important to make those connections to help you stay on track.
Yeah. All right. So as a business owner, I'm watching right now. What's one thing that, whether I go through you three or I just want to be part of this, what's one thing I should start doing today or this week to really start helping people?
So we have a couple of options. One thing that they can immediately go to our website. We are still currently under construction because we're working on our content as we speak. Thanks to you, Brad. But they can go on to www.purposethroughpassion.com. There's an option there to take a look at our campaign video just to see a little bit more about, what we're doing.
Cool.
There's also an option to donate, which our donation is to complete our 501c3 application, which is currently pending. So we are officially 501c3 pending, which is great. Cool. It's also to go towards advertisement, just getting the word out there, and also to immediately start helping our applicants. We've officially opened our wait list for any applicants that are interested in our program, which we're extremely excited about. So if any of these gym owners have someone in their life personally, or they want to let any of their current members know that we're open, they can send anyone struggling to fill out an application. Okay. They can donate themselves, or they can reach out to us with a simple message saying, hey, I want to get involved. Let's partner together. Because essentially what we're looking to do is promote the businesses that we're partnering with on our website to show applicants these are our options, right? We have X amount of gyms and businesses that want you. They want you to be a part of their community. So those are just a couple of ways. You guys think of anything else?
Yeah, we're on all social media platforms for the most part too, the major ones being Facebook and Instagram. So if you just click to follow us, you can stay updated with our story and see how things are progressing. I do think it's important to direct people to our website at purposethroughpassion.com. That's a really good place, and as it builds out, you'll get to see success stories and some posts that come directly from us or from people who experience our program. I think social media is the easiest way to keep up with anyone these days. So definitely check us out on Instagram or Facebook.
And probably one other thing to mention is that this is affecting 1 in 10 people in the United States. That's a big number. That means I know with however many gyms that you're connected with, Brad, this is affecting some of the gym owners either personally or someone that they know. So this is a big deal. Yeah, and it's an epidemic. And we've talked to several business owners already stating that they have a handful of recovering addicts that are in their gym currently. So the demand is there, the need is there. Now it's just a matter of connecting with these businesses and connecting with our community to get the word out there. So,
Another thing, we all say word of mouth referrals in our industry. And I'm sure everyone that watches word of mouth referrals, that's what we've grown our business to. But imagine if you help just one person with their recovery. Imagine all the people that they're going to tell, all the people
Right.
that are going to come in because of that. That is just one of the most amazing testimonials that you could ever post on your website or social media pages. Is not only did you help somebody accomplish a goal, but you helped them get through something that they were struggling with in their life. So,
Right.
and it's not costing you anything as a business owner. You're just helping people out like you do every day, anyways. So, I
Right.
definitely think everyone watching should be part of this. We're definitely joining in. We're jumping in. We're going to help you guys out too. So, I'm excited to
So
see where it's going to go.
We're so excited. And, it's obviously at the infant stages right now, but we just based off of the feedback that we've received, we're just over $1,000 in donations in a week, which tells us that people are listening to us. People are seeing the need. And it's really exciting to think of where this could go and how many people we'd be able to touch and help.
One last thing, if I'm a business owner and I have a client that's coming in and I know they're going through something like this, do I say something to them or do I just keep supporting them?
I
Tough
think it
question.
depends on the relationship. Yeah, it depends on the relationship. I know that I'm a yogi myself, so I'm, the teacher that I have, I know I would feel comfortable enough to say to her, I'm struggling with addiction. And if somebody is forthcoming with that information, absolutely. Or I think, we're obviously still in the beginning phases of getting our advertisement out there. If there's a business that is interested in partnering with us, we can provide those. We can provide our business cards and postcards and any other, pieces of advertisement that we can give, and, they can give it to whoever may need it, or just put it out in their gym and allow it to be to whoever wants it. So.
I mean, the connections are so strong that just saying something like, hey, I see you're going through something. You want to sit down and talk, or, let's go grab a coffee after your workout today. Something like that. I mean, just get them started and then say, I don't know what you're going through, but there's a great website or a great thing that you might want to check out. And we're here to help you along the way.
Right. And we want to break that stigma of addiction. And it's this deep, dark, it's obviously horrible, but, these are our friends. These are the people that we love. And we want to make sure that we're allowing them, an open space to just say, yeah, I'm dealing with this. And they're still human and they're still a good person. They're dealing with addiction. And it's stronger than anything that we could ever imagine going through. So just, I think as a business owner as well, being open to that and understanding that they're good people. They're just dealing with a struggle. And we all have struggles. So.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't really compare, right? You can just be there for support.
Right.
The last thing, I just want to kind of go through the business model, right? You're getting donations. You're helping addicts. When they come get out of recovery, you're going to send them to a local business or whatever they're passionate about. For the business owner, they're just basically taking this person on and helping them for 8 weeks. Is that right?
So we do, after the initial application and approval, we check in with the applicants every 30 days to see how it's going and make sure that it's working out for them. One of the things we discussed was these are not numbers, they're people. And we've all tried things that we thought we were going to love and ended up not liking or discovering, oh, I don't have time to do this. I thought I was going to, but for XYZ reasons, I just can't fit this into my schedule anymore. So we decided that it would be important to meet with them via phone every 30 days to just check in and see how it was going. As far as funding, because I think that's where you were kind of leading. One of the things that we're looking to do is partner with rehabilitation centers. So the way that this is working, or the understanding that we have from people that we've kind of reached out to with connections who know more about donations and grants and things like that, is that it would be wise to go ahead and partner with rehabilitation centers for a nominal fee. And basically we would help each other out. So our relationship would be one where they would basically put a little bit of skin in the game by helping us fund the applicants, and we would in turn, by the efficacy of our program, support that their program was working as well, which helps them in the long run for their additional grant money and the things that they're being funded for, because obviously the rehabilitation centers have to show that they're working in order to receive their grants. So we're kind of working together. A big part of what we've discussed is making sure that we delegate when it's smartest to do so and not try to do everything ourselves. By joining with the rehabilitation centers, we're not only kind of bringing in a larger community and a base for clients, but we're also creating those relationships that end up being good for both of us for additional grants and things like that.
Perfect.
And we want to make sure that these applicants are serious about sobriety, that they're, in the beginning phases, they're taking all the necessary steps to rehabilitate themselves. So ensuring that we partner with other rehabilitation centers or other programs will help secure that for us.
That makes sense. I mean, as a business owner, I don't want to get paid for this. I just want to help somebody you send me. So
right.
Whether, after 30 days you call me and you're like, hey, how's this person doing? I'm saying they're doing great. They're going to keep coming, right? They love it, and just don't worry about me. I'll keep taking care of them. So if you're a business owner out there and you want to be part of this, just make sure, please put yes in the comments. I'll have Amanda, Lauren, or Leanne reach out to you and just kind of give you more detailed information, or you guys can reach out to them on the website, purposethroughpassion.com.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yep. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I think this was great. And
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Thank you. We
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
yeah, and hopefully everyone that watches this really gets on board and gets as excited as I am about this, right?
Yeah.
So let's help even
Yep.
more people. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Well, thank you. You guys have a great day.
You
Have a
too.
good one. Bye.
Bye.